This is Veterans in Focus, sponsored by Republic of Texas Foundation Repair.
It's not every day you meet someone who served in the military for 3 decades and also 3 wars. The rare encounter is the reason an Ingleside veteran wants to get his story out. I'm Michelle Hoffman, and for this week's Veterans in Focus, I'll introduce you to Papa the Sailor Man. The 97-year-old Navy veteran with a pretty incredible resume shows us how he got through a busy life at sea. Collecting years of memories with photo albums.
It was taken down in Cuba.
Plaques and certificates showcasing achievements and milestones are also proudly displayed in this cozy room.
President Eisenhower was president at the time.
Even through all the piles and pages,
That's me getting ready for a dive.
Andrew Adams Jr. can pull any of these items and recall a memorable point of his life.
And I ended up on this ship. It was a submarine rescue ship.
Andrew's Ingleside home even gives several hints of who he is now and who he used to be.
I retired as a master chief, master diver.
This after a total of 32 years in the military. Adams served in the Navy during World War II, the Vietnam War, and the Korean War. He first enlisted when he was 18 years old, at the tail end of World War II.
I first went in. They was getting us ready for a 1,000,000-man march on Japan.
Yeah.
I had 3 weeks boot camp. Later, a month or so, he decided to drop the atomic bombs on Japan, and that saved my hide, I think.
Andrew's years of experience makes him part of a relatively small population. According to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, Korean War veterans make up nearly 16% of the 24.4 million total veterans. An estimated 848,000 Korean War veterans also served in other war periods, but only 171,000 served in both World War II and Vietnam.
I thought it was the thing to do. My 2 brothers were in. All my friends, or my cousins and kinfolks were in, so I figured I'd do my share.
Although Andrew was never in the front lines of combat, he says he still faced some pretty rough seas.
It's me coming out of a submarine.
The Navy veteran vividly remembers a close call during the Korean War.
My job was running the anchor up and down, and the bombs started busting all around us in the water, near misses and whatever, and the captain said, "Throw the brake off and back it down full." And we left the anchor and chain in Wonsan Harbor.
Another factor of the job that may have rocked the boat was the time he spent away from home.
After I got married and started raising a family, it got to be kind of stressful.
Though Andrew and his wife Annette were oceans apart,
We got married in '54. I got out in '67. That was 13 years. She was raising a family, and I'm at sea.
their love and commitment were as deep as the ocean is blue.
She took care of business for me and did a whale of a job. I got 5 kids.
Annette passed away 2 years ago, but his heart remains full and he's proud, knowing he and his wife's legacy has already been making a mark.
That's my son. He's 25 years in the Air Force. This is my grandson. He's still in the Army. He's a staff sergeant.
Now filled with fond memories, he's just looking for another person to share them with. Andrew hopes to meet another veteran who also served during 3 wars. And with the number of World War II veterans declining, he wants to connect with one of his peers soon.
We could exchange war stories, sea stories, or whatever. So I'd just like to meet up with some guys my age that was in the war.
Now, if you would like to get in touch with Mr. Andrew Adams Jr., you can visit our website for his contact information. For this week's Veterans in Focus, I'm Michelle Hoffman, KRIS 6 News.